Okay, so you're now going to get your first pitch on stage. And just remember what you've been talking about here now. These are someone, they're coming out to face you, you're the potential investor, you're a potential future of their business. So keep that in mind when I invite Dimension10 on stage.
If you change your mind, take a chance, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know.
Hello, we are Dimension10 3D Scanning. I'm Eivind, the lead designer and software architect on the project.
My name is Chris, and I'm the founder of the company. I've been working on this project for almost 2 years, and we are really excited about telling you how this works. What we have created is a fast, high-quality 3D scanner for living creatures. Any animal, any age can be scanned. Even a mother holding a baby can be scanned with our scanner at the speed of light. Inside our scanner, you can jump, and before you hit the ground, we have created a 3D avatar that can be animated in minutes. We can put you into movies, make you dance. We can even 3D print you into figures. If you want something really special, we can create a chocolate figure of you, and even at a price that's affordable to consumers. Imagine being at a wedding and noticing that the cake figure looks exactly like the bride and groom, and they're edible, maybe a little bit creepy, but also really cool. I will now let our software architect tell you a little bit about the system we are developing, and after that we are going to tell you about the potential market.
Yeah, as we built a 3D scanner to produce 3D models, we also created some amazing products to help us manage the cameras easily. So we can adjust all the cameras as easily as one camera. The system is also very scalable. It can scale in size from 7 to 100 cameras to even thousands of cameras. It's very adaptable. We can adapt it from a bullet time matrix kind of rig to a gigapixel time-lapse rig, and it's easily available for both professional and hobbyists to use and play with.
And by the way, this is the first version of our scanner that only has I think that has 38 cameras. Right now we're using 110, and we're looking to build upon that to create even better quality. We're going to talk about...
we're now going to talk about the model for the 3D models.
Yeah, the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to talk a little bit about the potential market here, the different markets. Making money by scanning consumers and printing them is by itself a really huge market. When you add the potential of renting the scanner out to professional customers, the potential is even bigger for making money. But even that, compared to the stock 3D market, is really small, because the stock 3D market is huge. You can imagine architects using 3D models to render in their scenes when they're presenting their buildings. Game developers can buy pre-made models from us and put them directly into their games with animations. And people can also use our models with animations in movies, so they can be extras in the background, like hordes of people walking around. Just one of the game engines that are being used for creating games have around 600,000 monthly users. And that says a little bit about how huge the market is for selling pre-made 3D models. There's also something like 500,000 architects in Europe alone, and I think there's 220,000 in America. So if we hit our target of selling 40,000 pre-made models, we are going to have a revenue of... I need to check my notes. Yeah, we are estimating selling 40,000 3D models in the next 2 years, and our contribution margin on that's going to be 10 million kroners. So we really believe that's the biggest potential. But even if we couldn't do that, the market for selling 3D prints of people would be really great alone. So we're hoping to also have a studio with a small walk-in store that you can walk into, order other prints. And yeah, this is one color print of me that was made on a cheap MakerBot. But we really want to buy a much more expensive printer that can also do full color, so it looks much more like me than this one. Should we go to the 3D scan of the dog, or is there something I forgot to say?
We can show the...
I just want to show you me scanning my dog, so you can see how fast it is.
Yeah, that'll be our...
Soon it's going to turn into a 3D model.
Sorry, I'm going to be hard on the time. Now, this is real business. So thank you. I know how hard this is. I know exactly how hard this is. So it's a good job, and it's quite impressive what you can do. And I'm going to ask the jury for comments. So I'll start with Anders.
Yeah. First of all, the first thing, you obviously have passion for this. You know a lot about it. I read the prospect. You've been doing it for years. And all the possibilities in this space are enormous.
Yes.
So it's a really, really cool thing. And I get excited by it.
Yep.
But for me, what I need to figure out is there a business here, or is this an awesome kind of hobby maker project? And what are your skills on the development side of the business? What is your network like? How can you create opportunities? And what?
One question. So
that was a lot. Okay. How are your business skills, and what would be the two first things you do business-wise to take the company forward?
I think, honestly, the smartest thing you could do business-wise is partnering up with someone that knows more about the business side. We have some clear ideas on what we're going to do to make money, but we definitely need some more people on our team to really finalize the exact plan of how we're going to make money. But the biggest market for us is definitely stock 3D models on our website that we sell, and people can log in and buy the models.
Yeah, getting a space to have the printer and have people come over so we can make models of them.
Yeah. I just want to add one thing regarding my network. I want to tell you why I actually started working on this project originally, and that was because Paul Merlucky, the guy who created Oculus Rift, contacted me and showed interest in the project I was doing before that, and this spawned into this. So I have pretty good contacts in some of the areas we're going to use this for, because after Facebook bought Oculus, that's going to be a really good market for selling different avatars that you can just buy and use when you go in virtual Facebook.
That's a killer. That's a bit of a killer fact. I'm going to ask now to see. I know this is the first one, so you might not be tuned into using Slido with questions. Oh no, we have a question here. It's in Norwegian, but we're going to the bottom one there. Will 3D stock photos be big if Oculus takes off? Funny you asked that.
Yes, that's going to be extremely big. We already think it's going to be very big for architects, designers. Even clothes designers can use scans of bodies and put their clothes on our models, so they don't have to ship different models in to showcase their clothes.
But you should answer the second part of it, which is the competition, before we round up. Yeah, competition is going to be something that's good for us, because we join in on creating the market. And also, the competitors are probably going to want to buy the hardware that we have developed because it's so fast. So we are really looking forward to continue our dialogue with other people who do this. I think there's about 10 companies in the world that does this, and we are the only one in Scandinavia. Good. Big round of applause for Dimension10. I'm going to ask you to go back to the stage. Okay.